Hello and welcome to another show where I am able to connect to many spirit personalities in heaven, but they always call it the Kingdom of Light. But I use the word heaven because it's not a term that people perhaps know, the Kingdom of Light. Anyway, today I have God with me and he wishes to speak. But before I go to God, don't forget to subscribe and press that bell that means that you can always be notified of what he is saying and some of the other people are saying. Some of the revelations that are coming through are quite extraordinary. And of course, if you're on Instagram, again, don't forget to subscribe follow as well, so that you can be notified of anything that is happening. So let's see what God has to say today. He's saying to me that he gives a lot of thought to what he will talk about on these videos, and sometimes some days he's very clear about what he wants, and then other days he needs a little bit of thought of how to present himself. And he says today is one of those days where he has given it a lot of thought as to how he will present himself and how he will, in other words, how he will say something that needs to be taken. He says it needs to be taken in the right way. He says that many years ago, when he's referring to a period of time where people were perhaps not so civilized. He's using the word civilized as they are today. He says that many people would be causing harm to another, wouldn't think twice of killing somebody, and would be not with the ideas and principles that Jesus gave to us. And even though they would consider themselves religious men and women, they would still look to commit such atrocities. And he's saying to me that now he feels that the human race is quite different, and he says for the best part of mankind, most men do not like the idea of murder or killing somebody, regardless of the circumstances. He says obviously there are exceptions, but in the whole, he says that it's more that people will not want to do this than would. As it was before, more people would rather than not. And he wants to say that because of the change and the difference that we have in mankind, he feels that he needs to add an additional area of growth to mankind now, and so he's talking about the angelic realm, and he's telling me that the angelic realm is going to be descending and be more closer with mankind, and be so that they will be instrumental in bringing about some changes, because his objective is that mankind is more charitable, that mankind is more giving and loving to another, and not considering their own wealth or their own growth in the way that perhaps we do today. He's saying that he loves the fact that people like to have comfortable homes and live comfortable lifestyles, but he's when he sees the excesses of today, he feels that they are perhaps not in tune with what he feels, or his desire, what he feels is necessary for mankind, because he believes that if mankind can change the way they are and bring about love from their heart, then they will automatically want to help another, regardless of their own personal situation. And this is what he's looking to achieve, so that it becomes more natural and more loving and more giving than we ever have seen before. He wants to thank those people that already do this, that already are of this ilk, and already, perhaps work for charities, or perhaps give to people, or care for people, or look to seek out a profession that helps another. And he's very grateful to those people. But it's the other people that aren't thinking about other people, that this is the area where he is looking to make some change. The angelic realm obviously has a role in all of this, and he says that he has instructed Archangel Michael to give instructions to the angelic realm, and he says that his instructions are that they should be their world will be part of the guardian angels, and they will be looking to look after people and guide people, and their instructions is to steer people in a direction that will give to another always. He's saying to me that his love for mankind is one where he will always give to mankind, always love mankind, and always look to help mankind in whatever way he can. And he is saying that he wants people to be similar to him in his nature. For he feels that if everyone is similar to him, then what will happen is that by this nature of the environment that people live in will be far greater than we have ever experienced. He's asking me to put my hands together, and he's wanting to pray, and he's saying, I love you very much, and all of my heart I will do everything that I can to help you and give to you at all times. So that's really interesting. What I think about that is I can see why he had that little bit of reservation, because he doesn't want to offend anyone, but he also wants those people to grow, and so it's done out of goodness, that he wants the best out of you, rather than not necessarily the worst, but he wants people to evolve and grow and be better people. And I think that's what he's saying, but he wasn't sure on sort of like how to say it. I think it's so sweet the way he sort of is careful over his words and doesn't want to offend. But anyway, thank you for listening, and see you tomorrow. Goodbye.